Damn. The Rockets look kind of good without James Harden out there. All right, what is good, guys? Welcome to the show tonight. This is Rockets postgame, y'all. Oh, for Porch Talk Sports. I am your host, JP, as usual, y'all. You me and my crazy ass hair right now. So, excuse me, guys. Ugh. Yeah, sorry, burp. Yeah, but anyway, guys. All right. So tonight the Rockets held their preseason tune-up game against the Bulls. Yes, the Chicago Bulls are a terrible team. They're not going to be anything this year. I mean, they were a decent team last year, almost made the playoff in the East, but it's the Eastern Conference. So let's put the stops on that. So, great tune-up game tonight. I mean, everybody looked good. And the main two things that Rockets fans probably all around all Rocket Nation wanted to see tonight is if John Wall looked like he was a regular person, like he was back to normal, and two, if DeMarcus Cousins looked like he was back to normal. I said regular person. I don't mean John Wall's not a regular person. I'll tell you that he's a superstar. And honestly, tonight he looked like a superstar. He really did. He looked like John Wall. He slashed well. His speed doesn't look like he lost a step at all. Knocking on wood. Thank God this is made out of wood because they both look good. I'll say that they really do. There was a couple plays that John Wall, I mean, how he dished out is able to distribute amongst his guys. He looked very comfortable out there tonight, in my personal opinion. DeMarcus Cousins as well. Looking at the stat line, guys, I'm going to go back and look at all the stats right here where I got them. So we had DeMarcus Cousins, 15 minutes, 5 boards, 2 assists, 14 points. EG, he went out there. He got on 20 minutes with 16 points. EG looked really good. Honestly, the good thing about him too, he looked like he was in better shape than he was last year. He looked a lot slimmer, a lot more fit, and looks very healthy. You gotta remember last year he was very injured a lot, and that could have prohibited his play. Now they had a little bit of some time to take off and really get healthy. Maybe that's what he just needed. All right. John Wall. John Wall next. 19 minutes for John Wall. 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 13 points, man. I mean, when you look at this, man, I mean, granted, it's preseason. He was on his way probably to a triple-double, honestly. I mean, 9 assists and pretty much just one half a play for John Wall. I mean, that is amazing within itself, man. Like, that's how you know, I mean, to still have that court vision after, I mean, that much time off it's really, really good to see. And there were a couple players that I saw a little rustiness in, but I mean once he gets his shot down, I mean just gets more attempts at shooting, man. I mean I think his shots looking really good too, man. Like he looked like you knock him down. Um, Tate, the guy we got from Australia, I do forget what his first name is. He played 18 minutes. He looked good. He looked physically he looks NBA ready. I just think he needs to get used to the speed of the game. That was the only thing I would really say bad about him tonight. But he had 4 boards on top of that, man, so he looked good too as well. Yeah, Daniel House with 7 points. Bruno Capocolo. Bruno Capocolo. Now, this guy is definitely got to be on the roster, man. I mean, he looked phenomenal tonight. He really did. He improved his 3-point shooting, obviously, in the offseason, man. 7 boards. I mean, he had 1 assist, but I mean, I see that he can get boards. He actually led the team in rebounds tonight out of everybody. Yeah, actually, yes, he led the team in rebounds. Bruno Capoclo, man, and you have a young active player like that with that type of athleticism, and not only that I mean, he almost looked knocked down tonight, like a knockdown 3-point shooter, dude. And not only that, looked good on defense, defending Markkinen and people like that, dude. He was very up and down, up on the court, guys, and just he looked like he flowed well with everybody else he had out there, y'all. So that was something to be excited about. Ben McLemore played 19 minutes. He had 10 points. He also looked very good as well. He had looked very, very knocked down too. I would expect his role to be expanded in this on this team too as well this particular season. Um, Clemens, of course. Let's not forget for the low key great re-signing of Joe Green, and he played 16 minutes, 16 points, 5 rebounds. Man, it just Rockets all up and down this roster just look good. Yes, I know it's against the Chicago Bulls, but this is a good game to really get your team feeling good about themselves. You know what I'm saying? You have all these new parts around who hopefully I do hope James Harden comes back. I mean, I believe he's already taking tests to come back, but I hope once he comes back, like he's all in. That's what I mean. You know, I mean, if he's able to buy into the system, this team can really do something special. I mean, from the way we look tonight, I mean, even without James Harden, I think we could be at least a fourth or fifth seed. But with James Harden, I think we could be number one. And I will say that absolutely. The way Boogie and John Wall looked tonight, and just how some of the other parts looked around us tonight, we look good. Yeah, do we have to do that on a consistent basis? Absolutely. But let's also remember tonight, man, two guys that didn't even play, too, along with James Harden. PJ Tucker, and our other big signing this offseason, well, that's Christian Wood. I mean, let's see how even added to this offensive team that we saw tonight, how that is going to like just ignite the offense for the Rockets, man. And just I gotta say, I mean, many things I really liked about tonight's game is that it was a well coached game too as well. We really, really, really expanded the floor in terms of our offensive game this offseason with the new coaching staff. I see them trying to take more mid range shots, and it's good that they're running more pick and roll and more things to open up the floor for not only, I mean, they're big man, but for slashers and things like that. And it was good to see that we were doing a lot of different things offensively, not just this in and out. Either it's a 2 point play under the basket or a 3 point shot. We're using the mid range game to throw off the defense, and honestly, that team. I mean, granted, like I said, it's not a good team. It's the Chicago Bulls. They couldn't. They couldn't. They had no answer, and it was an ass whooping from the beginning. So that was the. I mean that was just the mark of the show of this game tonight. This is probably. I mean, like I said, we have another game. We do have another game against the Bulls on Sunday, and I won't be doing that preseason game. Unfortunately, y'all, I do have a job, so I do have to keep working and stuff like that. But I will probably do the next preseason game after that. Um, but it would be good to see how this particular team will adjust with adding the extra parts that we added this offseason, like a PJ Tucker and of course Christian Wood. One thing I was kind of disappointed in the night, I thought we'd see more Mason Jones out there on the floor. They did give him some minutes late. I mean, he did do some good things out there when he was in there, but I wish that the coach staff played him a little bit more tonight. Also, Kenny Martin Jr., I wish they played him a little bit more too as well. Uh, Other thoughts, man. I mean, it just really, I really have to say, dude, I really was just impressed all around. I really just gotta leave it at that. And let's just see how we roll into this heading into the season. So I would say this great tune-up game overall. Everybody looked good and solid, but once again, like I said, we faced an easy opponent, and it's just this is the type of game you like to win like this. So just all these people that are first time like coming to the Rockets, they feel good and feel comfortable with the guys they're with. So y'all, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and y'all always God bless and thank y'all so much. Hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it so much, guys. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate it.